Here's what no one is telling you about the US-China trade agreement. In April, the US kicked off the trade war with a hefty 34% tariff on Chinese goods. China wasted no time in striking back with equally tough trade barriers. What followed was an all-out economic clash. US tariffs skyrocketed to 145%, while China countered with 125%, sending global markets into turmoil. Then came the breakthrough. Geneva negotiations delivered a 90-day truce, with tariffs dropped to 10% for both nations. However, US kept an additional 20% charge for fentanyl smuggling, making Chinese imports 30% more expensive. This isn't just about cheaper goods. For the US, the goal is clear: reviving domestic manufacturing, bringing back semiconductor, medicine, and steel production to reduce dependence on Chinese imports. However, both nations claim they are working toward balance, not a complete split. But who needs this deal more, China or the US? On paper, the US has the upper hand. High tariffs hurt exporters more than importers. With a $295 billion deficit in 2024, the US buys more from China than it sells to it. If Americans cut spending on Chinese goods, Beijing takes the bigger hit. However, China sends essential raw materials to US manufacturers. Cutting imports could disrupt American production and make everyday items more expensive, slowing economic growth. The US has made it clear it won't allow Chinese products to enter through third-party countries. This complicates global supply chains and leaves several nations caught in the crossfire. Meanwhile, China has been bracing for impact. A report from the Atlantic Council shows that China has already cut its US export dependence from 19% down to 15%. So China isn't entirely cornered. The real question is, will this deal hold? We will find out soon.